Hello, this is another video tutorial in our series on the use of qtVlm for chart plotting, and this is item number 6, doing plotting a compass bearing fix, and this will be from our Navigation WorkBook number 4-9, and it says that we are sailing just east of Dallas Bank. Now, these blue things are the banks. If I didn't know that where it was, I could always, of course, say I could do Command F DALLAS Dallas Bank BANK, and then search, and then hit this and say center on that chart, and say there's Dallas Bank. Okay, so that's a reminder from one of our earlier lessons about how you search the charts. Let me get back our exercise just a minute. Sorry for moving the screen around like that. Okay, so here's what what I'm going to have to do is, if I want to bring this in and out, I better. Okay, so here's we're just east of Dallas Bank, so let me come up here, just east of Dallas Bank, here, this area. And so what's our exercise? McGurdy Point bears 098M. So one of the things you would do with these exercises is we would always want to double check that we got the magnetic settings set right. There's several ways to do it. I could just go to boat settings, variation, force value 20 degrees east, magnetic mode. Okay, so we're good to go. And so we want McGurdy Point. Now where's McGurdy Point? I could bang on the search engine again. Oh no, I see it. Here is McGurdy Point over here. And that McGurdy Point is bearing 098M. So what I would do in a case like that is I'm going to use the pathways. I'm going to create a pathway, and this is going to be, let me stretch this out so it doesn't move. I'll call this McGurdy Point, MCURDY, McGurdy Point. And then, oh no, that's the name of the path. Oh, that's okay. That doesn't matter. That's the pathway from the first mark, and I don't think this matters, so I'll say okay. And then I've got to, I'm going to start here at McGurdy Point. Right, let's see. And if I zoom in, I'm going to just assume it's right at the top of the point and say that's, I didn't do it right. Pathway, edit pathway, McGurdy Point. I forgot, I've got to I got to append POIs, okay? And then this is here. And it's going to be bearing 98, so that's sort of like that. But when I bring this out here, you see this bearing now is a bearing going the other direction. So what you would do then, and this would be standard procedure for this type of bearing fix, I'm just going to right click, edit that pathway, and somehow down here reverse it, right? Reverse it. Okay, so now that bearing is going in, right? So I want this to be, and I'm just east of Dallas Bank, so I'm going to put this over here, and what was it? A 98, I think. So this was 98. So I go up here, and then I'm just going to go down. Wait a minute, if it's increasing, oh no, I want to go up. So I can stop when it's exactly, first turn's 98. That's it. Okay, so now, that's a bear, I got my first line, 98. Okay, now where was our exercise here? Let me just get this so I can see it. Now that's the first one. So our boat is somewhere on that line. Now we take another bearing, and Beckett Point is 161M. Beckett Point is 161M. Now where is Beckett Point? oh, here's Beckett Point down here. So I'm going to go in and say pathway, create a pathway. I'll call this Beckett Point, E-C-K-E-T-T-E, Beckett Point. And then from the first mark, now append. And Beckett Point, I'm going to assume it's right at the end of the point. Or, well, now later you can get sophisticated, and actually if you've got a chart with a better scale, you can look at these are contours, and you can imagine what did I actually view in my compass, and was it at the edge or so forth. But for now, I'm just going to go right on this point about here, like that, and say that's the first one, and then come out here somewhere like that, and then escape. That ends the process. Now I've got to go in here and edit it and reverse it. Okay, I've reversed it. Now, what's our problem again? Beckett Point 161M. Okay, 161. Beckett Point bears 161M. Oh, by the way, when I said just east of Beckett Point, I was pointing to the west side. Now the truth is ringing in here. 161. Wow, how can I even see Beckett Point? Maybe. Okay, here they're just getting bigger. 161.0 magnetic. Ah, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, well, I'm seeing by here. Somehow that must have been prominent. Or maybe it's, maybe the problem assumes we're actually looking right out at the point. Let me just move that right out at the end of the point just to be sure. And then come down here and make this 161. No, I got to get bigger and bigger and bigger. 161. Okay. 161. Okay. So presumably we're about right here. But now we got a third point to help pinpoint that accuracy. Protection Island Tank bears 206. There's the Protection Island Tank, and that bears 206. So I'll go another pathway, create a pathway. P-R-O-T-E-C-T, Protection Island Tank. Oh, I wonder, let me try something. I'm going to reverse the order. I never thought about this before. From the first mark. Okay. No, not okay. Append POIs. Oh, I don't think it looks like it doesn't like that. Let me I try to do a trick I never tried before. It doesn't work. Okay. Now, there's Protection Island Tank. You click here, and then we're going to be somewhere over here, so I might as well go there. Say escape. I'm going to go in here. Now I can probably reverse it. Reverse order. Okay. Now, that double check that. 206M. 206M. 205. 206. 206M. So that's there. Now I presume that, let's see if we got this right. We have here 206M. Here we have 098. And here we have where was our third one? Oh, this one was 161. Yeah. All right. So in a case like this, until we want to get more sophisticated, we're just going to say that we're somewhere like here in the middle. So what you could do is just new mark and just say, what problem was this? This is 4-9 fix, right? 4-9 fix, and that's okay. Now, then you just drag this over, put it right square in the middle like that, and then there's what we get for an answer. Let me bring this up. Oh, I got to have focus on this. Well, okay, let me bring this down, this up a little bit, so you can see everything. Now we go here. Let's just see how close we got. we get 48.9.2 and 122.53.3. We very close. Okay, so that's the answer, and that is then doing a bearing fix with electronic plotting. And again, this is something, it's 5-10 times faster to do it than to do it and talk about it at the same time. So it's a very fast tool for doing plotting of a bearing fix.